So one of the names that Jesus was called by his enemies was a friend of sinners and tax collectors. What's really interesting about that is the people who were saying that about Jesus were trying to use it as a way to get people not to follow him, to try to discourage people from listening to him. But in fact, that's the very thing that attracted people to Jesus, is that he was a friend of sinners. It's really interesting to me that today, so many people are turned off by religion and Jesus followers. But yet there's still something about Jesus that's attractive to those of us who know we don't measure up. One of Jesus' earliest followers was a man by the name of Peter. And when Peter first met Jesus, he saw Jesus do this amazing miracle. And in seeing that miracle, he realized, hey, this is no ordinary man. This is like God in flesh. And I'm a sinner. I'm not perfect. He said, Jesus, I really need to stay away from you. You're too good and I'm not good enough. Sort of like those friends maybe you had in high school who were super talented or super smart. You were both attracted to them and you sort of wanted to keep your distance at the same time. That's kind of how Peter felt about Jesus. But after spending 3 years with Jesus, we read another encounter where Peter sees Jesus do another amazing thing. But this time, instead of being repelled from Jesus, he actually jumps in the water and swims all the way to shore just to be near him. What made the difference? What was the difference? Was it because Peter became more religious? Well, actually, no. Peter was already pretty religious when he first met Jesus. It was his religion that warned him to keep his distance. But after spending 3 years with Jesus, he came to know him and he was attracted to him. And he knew that Jesus was a friend of sinners. Jesus draws people closer to God. Maybe today, you know how short you fall of the mark. I would encourage you, get to know Jesus. He's a friend of sinners, and through him, you can get closer to God. Grace and peace be with you.